I know. I'm not paying for another goddamn Twitter account, I'll tell you that. All right. I just want to see a couple things. Starting out here with, let's see, where's Discord at? Here's my Discord. Did I go live on Discord? Does anybody know that I'm here? Anyone? Is there any notifications? All right. Doesn't matter. What's going on here? Got to lock up some stuff here. Tell you that right now. Here we go. Let's lock that up. Let's lock that. Let's lock that. Let's lock this. Yeah, I'm insane, Duchess. And see? So I can put you. So again, this is how I get into crap. So I had a podcast today testing some things, and then I decided we were talking about, Tom, because he's been dying to podcast. Where's Tom? He's not here yet. I'm just setting some stuff up, just doing it on the fly. Edit text. Text color. Let's make it red. Let's make it rain. Let's see. Let's put Duchess there. Did it? Nope, didn't do it. How come? Oh, I know why. I don't know if I have enough. Yeah, like I don't have enough to do. I know. But this is something I really wanted to do. It's like a project. It's almost like giving back to podcasting. And I'm a mod. You are. Oh, well, okay. So here's what happened. So after I got done doing that, I said, okay, well, let's make a podcast. So the first thing I did was, okay, well, what do I need first? Well, I need an email account, and I want a Gmail account because I want a YouTube account that's connected to my Gmail account. I also want a Google Voice number, which is connected to the same Gmail account. So that's exactly what I did. I went in, I picked a name, Backyard Podcasting, because it's kind of what we're doing here, something on the cheap. If you want to learn how to podcast and you want to do it for, to see if you're any good at it or you like it. If it wasn't for me, I mean, when I first started it, I loved it. Loved podcasting, and I knew I wanted to do it. So, I've invested. Not backyard podcasting. That's on a little bit on. So anyhow, if I go to my default scene here, and all I did was come in and make another profile on Ecamm, which I can kind of do whatever I want here. I can put this up here. There we go. Where's the center? There. All right. So, and I can change all this stuff around. Now, this is not something for somebody that wants to. What if you wanted to learn about podcast editing? That could be part of it. That's absolutely can be part of it. I could start showing people how to edit in Audacity, which is free. So I can do this. So what I did was I started Backyard Podcasting on YouTube, Backyard Podcasting. I have a Twitter account, but Backyard Podcasting's too long, so it's Backyard Podding on Twitter, X, whatever. And then what other ones? Oh, I made a Rumble account too, but I need like 5 people to follow me on Rumble. So if you wouldn't mind, if we can all together open our Rumble accounts, please. And where is it? Go to @Backdoor Podcasting on Rumble and follow me. I would love that. That would be great. Same thing with the YouTube. Go to Backyard Podcasting on YouTube. Give me a follow. That would help me. It really would. And so what I'm going to do is Tom's going to be my test session. We're going to come in here. I'm probably going to, I don't know. I already have StreamYard, so why should I start a free account? Open your browsers to rumble.com. Here you go, class. Oh, geez. Class. Open your browsers to rumble.com's Backyard Podcast. All right, this is going to drive me crazy until I straighten this out. Let me go to general. Let me shut this off. All right, so now what I can do is I can edit text, and I can take Bob's text here, and then I can make it this color. And his name should change. There it is. But I want the background, so now I go to the background. And the background color, I want, come on, here, this color. There we go. And then I want let me see. Let me move this out. I got too much stuff in the way here. I do want a border. I want a color border. All right, we can go with white. And then I always want to make that, it's hard to see. We'll go with 4 and 20. 420, get it? Okay. There we go. So now that they'll all be set at the same spot. There you go. And you can see it. I like that. Well, I appreciate that, Duchess, for following me. Gold star for Boomer Bob. Yeah, there we go. All right, so now what I can do now is I'll go back in here, and then I automatically set it so the chat will disappear in 15 seconds. This way everybody can see it. See, go like this. Why did that not change? That should have changed. That should have stayed the same. What did I do? All right, so see, even I have problems with this stuff when I do this. I guess maybe you can't do it when you're doing it live. I'm not 100% sure, but anyhow. So let me see. Let me go over here and see if I have any followers. Well, tell me account settings. Nope. Home. Go to the channel. That's not the one I want. Channel. My channels. There it is. Oh, got 2 followers. Need 3 more. Maybe I should go over to get the John Domingo account to follow it, and then get the Boomer Bunker account to follow it. And then that's 4. Just need somebody else to do it. Real podcasters don't need to edit. Well, it depends. If you're going to live stream like this, you might not need to edit. But if you're going to do a show like an interview show, and you're going to record the interview separately from, you're going to do it at a separate time, and then you're going to bring it in, and you're going to introduce the interview, and then afterwards you're going to go and then talk about, what you got out of the interview or whatever, and you want to add calls to action. Of course you're going to edit. You're going to have to record different places, and you're going to have to put the podcast together. You want to put music in there and all that other stuff. Bob says, I'll log into my other 17 Gmails and follow later. I appreciate that. Louise follow. There we go. Let me refresh this. See, it's almost like watching the telethon. Oh, 3 followers. 3 followers. But anyhow, I thought it'd be cool because it looks like Tom wants to podcast, and he doesn't really know what he wants to do as far as, he's trying to find a podcaster to hook onto. And I just say, let's teach the man how to podcast and let him podcast. Turn him loose. See what he likes. Jody's here. Oh, look, Jody. Look at Jody, man. He's got his avatar on there now. So Jody went earlier today when I was doing that show earlier. Tom was trying to hook on to some, please let me podcast with you, please, please, please. And I just thought to myself, why don't we just teach him how to podcast? And this is something I've always wanted to do in a way, is just do a backyard podcasting for podcasters that want to do this on the cheap, economically, and then also talk to other podcasters. Like Jody, you would be a perfect one. Bob, I would want to talk to Pepper. I'd want to talk to Mike. And I want to talk, just to other podcasters, independent podcasters that started. Uncle Randy, how he started, where he went, what he's doing now. There's other guys that I've met that I see. You want to talk to Devin? I'd love to talk to Devin, but I don't know how we're going to do that. Wait till Drill Sergeant Jody gets a hold of who? Professor Tom? We don't want to scare him off. Everybody sucks when you start. Everybody sucks when you start. I'm not saying that Going to need a Ouija board to get a hold of Devin. Well, that's one way to talk to Devin. Dying to talk to Devin. But anyhow, so I'm using Ecamm Live here. And then what I did was I have this other scene set up where I have Canva. And this is how I basically do everything. This is how I set up Canva. If I go back, so then these are all the different sizes of headers. There's my 150 by 150 thumbnails for other stuff. So I have all the branding. I can change everything just through here. And I use it for the Boomer Bunker. There's the Duchess for the background. I got rid of the background. That's the GIF that she has that pops up here. There's the beginning for who is this nitwit. So all my stuff is here in Canva. And what's nice about this is you can brand it. You can have the colors that you want. And so this is how I started. I figured I'd start with red. And the only reason I decided to go with red was because this was we always painted the garage floor, the concrete, this color red. And also the machine rooms, we always painted them this color red because it kind of hid the dirt a little bit, but also didn't hide the dirt. So, all right. So Jody says, backyard podcasting. You're going to get a C and D by BYB. They're the backyard boys. This is backyard podcasting. It doesn't have nothing to do with that nitwit. What's he going to do? Wheelchair a cease and desist over here? So this is, you start with a why you want to podcast and what you want to podcast about. And then you set up basically your colors and your scheme. And then you just start opening some social media accounts and get everything ready. And then that's when the rubber hits the road. That's when we start recording. And I got to talk to, bless you, John. Jesus, I think you got me with a little bit of that one over there. So anyhow, I think that's where the rubber hits the road. That's when we're going to start to talk to Tom and see what he wants to do and how he wants to do it. And then we'll just teach him from there and see what happens. He seems like a relatively intelligent guy. It shouldn't be that hard to do. He's already got he went and got a cartoon from Tom Cruise or Crom Cruise, whatever his name is. And Bob's going to be going with the rainbow colors to be all inclusive. Of course you are. So this is it. I started the podcast. Now this is it. And I'll be talking, this is just the beginning part of it. Now I'm going to have to go outline on how I want to teach this, get a hold of Tom, and then I'll bring him on here and we'll just talk about what he wants to do. Start writing shit down. And then we'll go from there. See what happens. It could crash and burn, or it could be fun, or it could be funny, or it could crash and burn and be funny. We'll see what happens. But I've always wanted to do this. And to be honest with you, like Edward, I want to talk to Edward about this and, just podcasters that I've podcasted with on how they, how they're doing it now and some of the situation pain points that they have in podcasting. So anyhow, I just wanted to bring this on here, see if I can see this on some of my other accounts. And hang on, let me see what's going on with Rumble. Do I get how many? I'm going to refresh. See, we got 3 followers. Boy, I tell you, I suck as an influencer. Nobody follows me. I can't even get five people to follow me on a social media account. I suck. All right. Well, I'm also going to try to do some different things with this, maybe some different backgrounds. I don't know yet, but this is it. I figured I got my text, my color, my branding somewhat, and then I'll go from here. And now it's up to Tom. I'll have to find out what Tom's schedule is, tell him to give me an hour here, hour there, and we'll go from there. We'll start it up. I don't know if Jody's still here, but Jody, I definitely want to start. I'm going to start the backyard podcasting with you if you want to. Get together and go through your journey as a podcaster, because you started before I met you. I know that. And I know you're going to do different stuff. You went through different phases and all. And maybe we can straighten some other shit out that you got going on. We'll see. All right. That's it for me. I don't have anything as far as scenes to get out of here with, so I'm just going to say goodbye. All right. Talk to you guys later.